Okay, so now we've got a machine that is free, so now we're just going to be moving on to back squat. So we're going to attempt to use this bar again. If you do find any difficulty lifting it, we'll get the little barbells that we've had before and we'll use those ones. So when it comes to using the barbell, so obviously you've got the different slots that it can fit onto. You do also have these, which can be useful when you're here on your own and you want to squat heavy, but you've got no one to spot you, then these just stop the bar from falling on top of you. And then on each side, you've got the weights. So again, if you ever need to add any weight, just pick up the weight, slide it on here. So always make sure that you have these clips. You just squeeze in the two handles to slide onto here. Just keeps the weights in place, stops you from them tipping off if you were to go either side. So when it comes to actually using the bar, again, it's like the ones on the bench press. They've got the serrated hand grips. So you're just going to put your hands on here and then duck under the bar. So you've got something called a low bar and high bar. That just depends where you put it on your back. So high bar is literally just resting below your neck, and then low bar will be just on your shoulder blades. But we're just going to do high bar today. Then you're going to, again, make sure your hands aren't too close to you or too far away. You want them just in the middle. You can sort of know this by how when you're looking in the mirror, if they feel in the right place or not. Then you're going to push up and you're going to walk back just to take it off the hooks. When you actually get to this position, feet just further than shoulder width apart, and then you're going to turn your feet out. And then doing a normal squat, push your hips back, belly button to the floor, keep your head looking sort of on a diagonal. It just keeps your back in a nice neutral position. And then lower, and then drive up again, and then down and up, making sure each time that you're driving through the floor. And then once you're done, walk back in, lower it on, and then obviously watch your head as you come back through. We'll give it a go with this one. I'll move it down for height difference. Okay. So if you want to just go under the bar for me. So see how it's too high up on your neck? You want to bring it down a little bit further, so it's about here. There. Just so otherwise all the weight's on your neck. And then lift up, walk back a little bit. Is that too heavy? Yeah? Okay, just walk back in then. I'm just going to go and get another barbell for you to use. Okay, so we're going to use this one. So again, it still has the serrated edges. If you make sure that's further down on your back like so. Arms, move this arm out a little bit. Yeah, perfect. And then head looking towards, like I'd say, the skirting board. It's just so your back stays in a nice neutral position. And then if you just want to, again, yeah, feet turned out. Make sure your knees are going over your toes and really push through the floor. Yeah, perfect. Keep pushing. You're going to do this for 10. That's really good. Keep pushing. Just going to stand behind you for this last one. Perfect. Take this off. Obviously, when you're using one of these, to get it on, if you haven't got someone here, you're going to hold it like this, and then over. And then it's easier to use it. But because I'm here, I can pass it to you and make sure obviously it's in the right place. How did that feel then? Was that
It was hard.
hard?
But I could do it.
Felt good, yeah. Okay, perfect. One more set of these, and then we're going to move on to some bodyweight exercises, so no more weights. Just again looking at my watch to see how long rest you're going to have. You do have a minute. How did that feel on your ankles when you were bending down? You didn't feel like you needed to lift your heels up? No? Okay, perfect. Okay, you ready? Smooth your hair out of the way. Okay, and then feet out a little bit wider. And then turn your toes out. And then knees over legs. Head, making sure to look at the skirting board the whole time. That's really good. Take a big deep breath at the top if you feel like you need to before you go down. And just take your time on these last ones. I am here to spot you, so don't worry about it falling. Perfect. Couple more left. Just take your time. Two more. Perfect. Last one. Push, push, push. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to go and put this back, grab a drink, just get your breath back. So was that, found that difficult, but it felt okay. What muscles were you feeling it in the most? Like your quads? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So now we're just going to go on to some bodyweight exercises, which we'll do upstairs. We've got more room up there, so let's go and do that. Okay, so I'm just going to get you a mat to use. Okay, so now we're going to move on to some press ups. We're going to do 2 sets for 15 again, 30-second rest. The press ups you can do either the ones where you're not on your knees or where you don't, like where you use your knees. We'll do where you use your knees because obviously press ups can be quite difficult. So you're going to want to place hands about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider. Then going to push your knees back. So you're sort of going to feel, you're not obviously upright, you're pushing them a bit further back. Feet off the floor. And then you're just going to lower and then push back up. Lower, push back up. Yeah? So we're just going to do that for 15. Do take your time though, because they can be quite difficult and we've got a lot of reps to do. I'm just going to stand here. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's all right, take your time. 8, 9, 10. Come on, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. One last one. And 5. Perfect. Have some water. I just find that difficult. Yeah. That's fine. It's going to just give you around 30 seconds to 45 seconds rest. Just so it gives your muscles a chance to. Again, I'm just looking at my watch just to time this. On each one, make sure to go as low as you can, because it's just going to work your muscles better. It is difficult, but your back and your triceps will get stronger from doing this. Okay, if you just want to get back into position. So again, knees back, keeping the head down so your spine's in a nice neutral position. And then when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your time. 6, 7, 8. Just get to 10 for me. 9. And 10. Yeah, that's fine. Stop there. No, that's absolutely fine. They are difficult. They're not the easiest movements to do in the world. But now we're just going to move on to oblique twists, also known as Russian twists. So if you just want to step to the side for me. I'm just going to go and grab a weight from over there just so I can show you. Okay, so with these ones, you're going to just sit down like this, then bring your knees up, and you're going to slightly lean back, pick your feet up off the floor, so you're in this position, and then it usually helps to have a weight, so you can have something to twist on either side, because that's going to be the position that you're going to do. This will work your abs. And you can cross your feet if you feel like you need to, or keep them like that. It's up to you. Again, we're going to do 15. So you're just going to twist to the side, and then twist to the other side, that side, And then just keep going like that. And then there is also an alternative that we can use. Your legs stay on the floor, you just lean a bit further back, and you can just twist like this. But we'll give it a go with legs off the floor first, and then if on the second set you feel like you need your legs on the floor, then that's fine. That's only a lightweight as well, so it shouldn't add too much resistance for you. Okay, so if you just want to slightly lean back, pick your feet up off the floor if you can. Yeah, so you're in that position. Keep your feet on the floor. Okay, and then you're just going to twist your body to each side. Really engage in your core. So make sure you're tense. And we're going to do this for 15. Really good movement. And obviously the more you do this, the more you'll be able to keep your feet lifted off the floor. Really good control. You've got a nice neutral back. Heels are just on the floor. Slow and controlled. Perfect. How did that feel? Difficult. Yeah. Because when you're lying back in that position, it forces your core to do more work. The weight wasn't adding too much resistance, was it? No. Because you can do it without the weight. Sometimes it's just easier to hold something though. So that's why I gave you it. Give you some of that. Okay. Okay, so if you just want to get back into that position for me. 15, but if not, we're going to aim for 10. We want to aim for 15 though. We need to push ourselves to 15, but if not, we will just go for 10. Yeah, leaning back, nice neutral position, and there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and keep it in just a smooth moving position. Don't stop in the middle. Yeah, that's better. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go on, 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14. Go on, 1 more. And 15. How did that feel? Is that difficult? Yeah. Where did you feel it burning? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So that's the main exercises done. So now we're just going to go onto the bike just to cool you down, and then just do some cool down stretches, and then that'll be the end of the session. And then I'll just gather some feedback from you. I'll put this weight back, and I'll also put the mat back. Okay, right, thank you for putting the mat away. I'm just going to grab these pieces of paper, and now we'll go to the bike. Okay, so we're going to just do this for 5 minutes, cool down. So how to use this equipment. You've got this shallow lever here, which adjusts the seat. Obviously, it's different heights, but we'll figure out what height you're going to be when you get on. So you're going to step on. You're going to slide your feet into the hooks and make sure that they're in there, like so. And then you're just going to start pedaling, holding onto here. It's just so the machine picks up that someone's on it. So then once the machine's picked up you're on it, just same with the treadmill, you're going to click go. and then you're just going to pedal. So then you've got this one here, which increases the resistance of the pedals. So it might feel like if you're going uphill on an actual bike, this is how this feels. You have got a timer to time yourself if you need to, but we're not going to be doing that because we've got the clock here. Again, on these two buttons here, that's how you can up your resistance on there. And then obviously that's how you lower as well. And obviously if you stop pedaling like you saw then, it says pedal faster, otherwise the machine goes off. You have got your different handles. You can hold on to here, here, completely up to you. We're going to hold on to here today. And then obviously when you're done, just make sure you don't trip over the middle bar. So if you just want to jump on and we'll just have a look where your feet, so obviously when your foot goes down, it should be, is that okay?
Yeah.
Does that feel okay? Okay, so if you just pedal on there now for me, we're going to start with a higher resistance. So it's going to make you work harder and we'll work down on a slope. So if you just want to keep going, pedal a bit faster for me. Okay, and then if you want to just lower it by 1, you can do it on that one, yeah, just a 4. Again, also like the treadmill, you've got all the different types of modes you can have it on, but we've just got it on normal fitness mode today. Good. Yeah. Keeping your try and keep your torso straight so it's just your legs. Okay, and then you can move it down 1 again. And then we're just going to stay on this one for around 2 minutes. And then we'll move down to the final set. Okay, that's really good. Keep going at that pace for me. Okay, just 1 more minute left on this speed and then we'll drop it again. Just keep going at that pace. As you can see on the display as well, it also tells you calories, and then you can press these buttons to move it down the list. You've got your distance in kilometers here, and then time, and then heart rate, things like that. Okay, just another around 30 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds, and we're just going to lower it again when that hits 4 minutes. Okay, so that's now been lowered to 1. And then just keep going at that pace for me. Don't stop. Keep going. Just another 30 seconds left. Keep going at that same pace. 10 seconds left. And then you can slowly just start in the last 5 seconds just to slow your pace down. There you go. So that's 5. And then if you just want to click the stop button for me. Okay, so there's your 5 minutes completed on here. How did that feel? Was that okay? Yeah. So we're now just going to go back somewhere quieter to just do your stretches, your cool down stretches. And we'll do our evaluation in there as well. Just going to go back into here. There's no one. Okay, so I'm just going to grab us a mat so I can show you. Okay, so I'm going to do it lying this way. Just going to move this back a little bit. So this first stretch is a lying gluteal stretch. So this is just your more maintenance ones, just nice stretch out on your glutes. So what you're going to do, you're going to lie down, keeping one leg straight, and you're just going to grab onto the underneath of your thigh and then bring your knee towards your chest as much as you can, and you're really going to feel that stretch. So you just hold that for around 10 to 15 seconds, and then you're also going to do the same on the other leg. Keeping that same position, just getting your knee as close to you as you can. So if you just want to lie down there. So you're going to hold this for 10 seconds for me. Hold there, yeah, and then bringing your knee as close to your chest as you can without bending that leg. Keep that leg straight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, if you want to switch legs, remembering to keep this leg straight, not bending it. Pull that knee as close to your chest as you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so now we're going to move on to a sphinx, where it stretches your abs. So if you just want to stand up for me, I'll show you how this one works. So you're going to just lie down on your front like this, like sort of in a press-up position, keeping your toes like close to the floor, legs to the floor, and you're just going to stretch. Bend, like, put your head back, because it just gets you a nice stretch. And you're going to hold that again for 10 seconds. You'll really feel it in your abs. So yeah, lie down for me. Then push up. Yeah, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, perfect. How did that feel? Did you feel that stretch? Yeah. Okay. Then we're just going to be now going into our standing quadricep stretches. Not going to need the mat for this. What we're going to do is going to hold onto the wall just for some stability. One leg off, grabbing your foot and just stretching. Sort of trying to bend your foot to your toes to your bum. You'll feel it all down the side here. Just hold the wall for some stability. So you're going to do this for 30 seconds on each leg. So if you want to go a little bit closer to the wall for me. Yeah, so it's just there just to support you. Yeah, perfect. So just going to do this for 30. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay? Switch round, and then you can use your other leg. Okay, same again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, perfect. So that's what we call a maintenance stretch. So that's if you wanted to be able to stretch your quads, or if you wanted to stretch your hamstrings a bit more. If you're the longer you hold it for, the more likely your muscle gets used to that stretch. It helps a lot with flexibility. Whereas that's development stretch. And then with the other ones, which are the maintenance ones, they're just little to making sure that you can still easily move your mobility. So that's brought us to the end of our session. I hope you enjoyed.
I did.
You did really, really well. Obviously, you lifted weights. Some of the weights you couldn't lift, but that's fine because next time you know to work towards building that. Have you got any feedback or anything for me on how the session went?
No, I think you showed me how to use the machines quite straightforward. No, I think it was
Okay.
a good session,
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for obviously being my client today, and hope you enjoyed.
Thank you.